Yo kids, Mr. T, numeracy, non-negotiables, part 647, long multiplication. Alright, there are many methods to do long multiplication. This is not the one I was taught when I was in school, and your teachers were probably taught a different one as well. But we have decided here at Bedwas that the one we're all going to attempt to use, if we're not confident with any other one, is this grid method, which works every single time as long as you know your single digit times tables, which you should. Okay, so you will need to draw out these grids. You don't have to do it with a ruler when you're doing a question like this in geography or science or tech, right? These grids are also available if any of your teachers would like me to print a set off for them. But the grid does need to be relatively neat so we don't get lost with all the numbers that we are about to put in there. So let's start by looking at 23 times 45, okay? We're going to write the 23 on the top of the grid like that, and the 45 down the side like this. Now I'll change color to blue now to populate this grid to show you how we do it. We are going to multiply each pair of numbers and write the answers in the relative box on the grid. So to get the two numbers that go in here, we're going to do 3 times 4, and 3 times 4 is 12. To get the numbers that go in this box here, we're going to do 3 times the 5, which is 15. To get the numbers that go in this box here, we're going to do 2 times 5, which is 10. And to get the numbers which go in this top box here, we're going to do the 2 times the 4, which is 8. Now we do need everything to be 2 digits, so we will write 0, 8. Now I want you please to focus on the diagonal lines. Look at these diagonal lines here, and what we do now is we add up the numbers in each diagonal line. So in the first diagonal line there's only the number 5, so I put the 5 there. In the second diagonal line I've got a 2, a 1 and a 0. If I add them up I get a 3. In the next diagonal line I've got a 1, an 8 and another 1, which is 10. Now basic rules of addition, you put the 0 down and you carry the 1 across to the next bit. In this case we carry it across to the next diagonal line, and the final diagonal line then is 0 and 1, which is 1. Now these numbers here in that order is the answer to the question. 23 times 45, it equals 1035, and that will work every single time, and all we've done is multiply single digit numbers and then add up the correct diagonal columns. Okay, now if you want to pause the video, please go ahead and try some of them. Otherwise I'm going to carry on now and do one with a slightly larger number, 312 times 42. And you can see you need a slightly bigger grid. You need three squares across and 2 rows of that. But I'm going to do exactly the same method. I'm going to write the 312 on the top. I'm going to write the 42 down the side. I'm going to change my pen to blue now to populate this grid. So this box here will be 2 times 4, which is 8. We have to have 2 digits, so we call it 0, 8. This box here is 2 times 2, which is 4. So we'll put in 0, 4, and so on. This one here is 1 times 4, 0, 4. This one here is 1 times 2, 0, 2. This one here is 3 times 4, which is 12. This one here is 3 times 2, which is 6. The light has gone off, so let's get the light back on. And now I'm going to pick up my black pen to show you the answer. We are going to add up each diagonal line like so. In this diagonal line is just the number 4. In this diagonal line is 8, 0 and 2, which makes 10. So usual rules of addition: 0 down, carry the 1 over to the next column. I've got 0, 4, 0, 6 and 1, that makes 11. 1 down, carry the 1 over to the next column. 0, 2 and 0 and 1 is 3. And then finally there's a 1 in the last column, which is a 1. And these here are the numbers which give you the answer. As you can see, the answer is 13,104. It takes a bit of practice, but it works every time. And we want all kids in this school to be using that method, please, for long multiplication. Au revoir.